Deep within a palace built of light and shadow, there lives a maiden. She dwells behind translucent sapphire walls that pulse with a heavy, rhythmic violet light, drifting above a field of silver grass where the stars glow neon pink. This maiden remains sequestered, a hidden presence that many sense but few ever behold. She is the living pulse behind the visible world, a secret so precious that the palace itself seems to breathe in defense of her seclusion. Most people walk past these glistening walls without a second glance. They are occupied with the surface of the world, content to gather the raw wheat of their daily chores and literal events, never suspecting a soul is watching from within. There are those who bring tools of cold logic, attempting to dismantle the crystal barriers. They treat the mystery like a fortress to be breached, only to find their intellect shatters against the glass. The palace stays locked because the wisdom inside demands a specific kind of entry. It hides to ensure it only meets the gaze of those who approach with a quiet, persistent reverence. One seeker stands apart, the true lover. This figure has abandoned the hammers of logic, realizing that the maiden can only be reached through a slow, rhythmic courtship. To earn her trust, the lover treats the mystery like a very shy, valuable friend. It is an interaction that bypasses the mind and speaks directly to the heart. This trust grows in the silence of the gate. The lover returns every day, not to demand an answer, but to prove their care through the simple act of remaining present, waiting for the maiden to feel secure enough to reveal herself. While others drift into the slumber of the mundane, the lover stays awake. Through countless cycles of sun and shadow, their focus remains sharpened on that single silent wall. This persistent devotion transforms the seeker. By refusing to leave the gate, they demonstrate that they are no longer a stranger, but someone worthy of a secret. One day, the wait ends. A tiny window opens in the impenetrable sapphire, and for a split second, the maiden reveals her face. This is the hint, a flash of golden light that vanishes as quickly as it appeared. To a bystander, the wall remains solid and silent, but the lover catches the signal. This momentary gaze doesn't provide a lecture or a map, it provides a spark. It is designed to arouse a deeper hunger, pulling the lover further into the chase. Only a soul refined by long periods of waiting is sensitive enough to see the flash. The time spent at the gate has sharpened the lover's vision, preparing them to catch a truth that moves faster than thought. This brief encounter begins an escalating dance. The human soul and the hidden secret begin to move in unison, drawing closer with every fleeting revelation. As the lover's dedication reaches its peak, the palace itself begins to change. The sapphire walls lose their hardness, turning into liquid light that flows downward like a waterfall of magenta and violet. The barriers dissolve entirely. The maiden, seeing that her lover has never wavered, finally steps forward to offer the radiant core of her story. In this moment, the boundary between the seeker and the secret vanishes. The student is no longer standing outside the gates. They have become an initiate of the palace, cleaving to the very essence of the world. The deepest truths of existence remain hidden from the loud and the impatient. They reveal their countenance only to those whose love is persistent enough to wait in the shadows until the light is ready to emerge. The truth is waiting for those who are patient enough to look deeper. If you want to keep exploring the hidden stories of the Zohar with us, make sure to subscribe to the channel.